So boring.
Okie dokie, take two. It is 3 p.m. on the Bacolod dial on the sunny southeast side of Negros Occidental, halfway down the Leyte breadth of the Philippines. We're on the 20th of August 2025. Not a bad old day to be alive, not a bad day to be clean. I just stopped off here for a Mongolian stir fry. So for less than $4, she's looking at the meat there, beef, pork and chicken. And you pick all of this, you pick all your vegetables, stick them in a bowl, and for $4 get your belly full. And yeah, I just thought I'd take a little video now. Okay, I'm gonna collect my thoughts and think, what am I going to talk about? Yeah. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. So he's cutting them up there and she's scooping them out there, and this one's selling them here on the side of the road. Not a bad little deal. And then he's driving on in his big massive Raptor. So I just finished teaching in there in the Origami Japanese coffee shop and restaurant. Now I'll take a little stroll around. This place is mad. It's hidden away completely from what might be described as a relatively central area, the NGC. And I've walked up here a few times. Rarely do I see more than one or two straddlers. Just clean my camera there. Now it's time for me to eat, but I don't know what I'm gonna eat. It's weird, my camera's looking a bit. Why is it doing that with the lights? seafood. Hello. Hello.
We're dancing!
Yay! How often do you go dancing?
Every event.
Huh?
Every event. Every event. When there's an event.
And do you think dancing is better than playing computer games?
Yes! Aqualites of Victorinos!
What's that you say?
Aqualites of Victorinos!
Yay!
Yes!
Okay, guys. See
See
you. Bye. Okie dokie. It is the 23rd of August. It's about 2 p.m. I've just finished my summer camp, so I have a little microcosm of a break in my schedule. I was going to hit the road down to Dumageddon because Dr. K has told me that little mini me, Conor Rushing, has a fever. But I rang him up the phone, he doesn't seem to have any kind of fever at all. He's just mad for roadblocks. Daddy, 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 you go down there, down the road and buy an ounce of roadblocks off the local roadblocks dealer. No, Conor, I will not go out and score your drug of choice. So I'm in here in the park, having a little stroll around, watching these people doing their TikToks, training for their TikTok sensation, their moment in the limelight. And I got thinking again about love. I got thinking about love, and I got thinking about greed, in particular money. I was listening to Ren on YouTube talking about money ties. Money makes the world go round. Money, 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 money. If you haven't seen it, give it a look. So that coincided actually with something that I was reading, The Myth of Sex Addiction, right? About 70% of the way through it. And he says, this is definitely food for thought, right? Casual sex, it decreases a man's depression and increases his self-esteem. Yay! See, not a bother of them. Hello, hello, hello! Okay. Maybe I'll stop off on the way back round. So, casual sex increases a man's depression and decreases his depression, increases his self-esteem. And for women, it increases their depression and decreases their self-esteem. I'll say that one more time. Casual sex for men decreases their depression and increases their self-esteem. And for women, it increases their depression and decreases their self-esteem. Now, with that statistic in mind, is it any surprise that 70% of men, when asked, would say that they would be open for casual sex? 46% of men say that they would have sex with any woman. That one was baffling for me. I would have thought a lot more than that would have some kind of standards when it comes to romance. Only 10% of women are open for casual sex. Or maybe that was 16%. Well, I get the statistics wrong sometimes. So, if that's the case, we are all existing at the moment with these phones in our pocket, and with one little flick of a switch, we're on these things called dating apps. Little side note, in case any of you haven't noticed, Tinder and Bumble are now offering their services in the UK and Ireland. For some reason they still target me at the same price, for 23 or 24 euro a week. So how much you have to pay if you want to get busy on your swiping. And meanwhile, quite a lot of the dating apps have this thing where women can sign up for free, because women aren't open for casual sex. They're busy looking for long-term, serious, committed relationships. Date to marry. So if all the women are going in there and saying, look, I'm only interested in 10% of us are interested in casual sex, 90% of us just want to find a man that can offer us security and emotional stability, right? But if that's not available, we'll settle. But if we're going to settle for casual sex, what we want is the top 10% best looking men, because that's another statistic. It's the top 10% of the best looking men score all of the women, because women only swipe right for a very small percentage of potential candidates, whereas it's something like, again, 50% of men, and that ties in with the previous statistic I mentioned. They just swipe right for every single woman. Swipe, 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 and hope that they eventually get a match. It's sickening. And meanwhile, most 25-year-olds, 18 to 25-year-old men are saying that they haven't had sex in the last year. Something like half of them, maybe. It's either a third or a half. So love, if love does make the world go round, is definitely not doing a very good job of it. Meanwhile, if you were to go back to the words of wisdom from Ren on YouTube, money makes the world go round. And if money does make the world go round, it does so in a vacuum. In a situation where all money goes upwards, the top 10% have everything, and the bottom 90% struggle to stay alive. Hi! Okay, no, I have a little bit more running to do, so I might go over and say hello to them after. Just here in Bacalid Park, nice sunny day for me to do my running. A bit of dancing over there, a bit of dancing over there, and a bit of dancing over there. So that's what everybody does for a bit of crack in Bacalid. I just left the park now, finished my run. A couple of 100 press-ups, a couple of 100 sit-ups, tip-top shape. Bacalid public transport now. Relatively packed for the time of day that it is. Man looks very comfortable there.